In the heart of Africa, a powerful voice rose above the tumult of change and uncertainty. Kwame Nkrumah, the visionary leader of Ghana, uttered words that would resonate through the ages: unite or perish. This profound declaration was not just a call to action. It was a clarion call for the survival and prosperity of an entire continent. As the winds of decolonization swept across Africa in the 1960s, the continent stood at a pivotal moment in history. Nations newly freed from colonial rule faced the daunting task of forging their own paths. It was in this context that Nkrumah's words rang out, urging African leaders and their people to come together in solidarity. Unite or perish encapsulated the stark reality that Africa's strength lay in its unity.
This African Union now. There is no time to waste. We must unite or we perish.
Nkrumah envisioned a continent where borders were mere lines on a map, not barriers to cooperation and progress. He saw a united Africa as a beacon of hope, capable of overcoming the challenges of poverty, conflict, and external exploitation.
The forces arrayed against us are, and I use the word most carefully, formidable. They are intense and powerful. They are, as I have taken some pains to explain, the forces of imperialism.
Nkrumah believed that only through unity could Africa achieve true independence and self-determination. He understood that divided, the continent would remain vulnerable to external influences and internal strife. Unite or perish was a message of empowerment. It reminded Africans that their destiny was in their own hands. It was a call to rise above divisions and work together towards a common goal: a prosperous, peaceful, and self-reliant Africa. As we reflect on Nkrumah's words today, they continue to inspire.
What are we waiting for? What are we looking for, Africa? Are we looking for mere charters conceived in the light of the United Nations example? A type of United Nations organization whose decisions are framed on the basis of resolutions that in our experience have sometimes been ignored by member states, where groupings are formed and pressure developed in accordance with the interests of the groups concerned? Or is it intended that Africa should be turned into a loose organization of states on the model of the organization of the American states?
They remind us of the enduring power of unity in the face of adversity. They challenge us to build bridges, not walls, and to see our shared humanity as the foundation for a brighter future. In the spirit of unite or perish, let us remember that our greatest strength lies in our ability to come together, to support one another, and to strive for a world where unity and cooperation prevail. For in unity, we find the power to overcome any obstacle and to create a legacy of hope and progress for generations to come.
This mid-20th century is Africa's. This decade is the decade of African independence. Forward then to independence now. Tomorrow, the United States of Africa.